Humans are inherently creative beings. We have a consistent need to innovate and to imagine. And in doing so, we're always learning. Or at least we should be. You should continue to learn new things and grow as a person. There are countless ways to learn, but one of the most important ways is through experience. Just living life and engaging with the world around us. This can be done by trying new things. Of course, that's easier said than done. I'm not a person who likes new things. I like going to the same restaurants, and I prefer the same hobbies I've had for years. There's comfort in the familiar, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't have to be as hard as it sounds. Your biggest enemy is what you perceive as failure. What are things you've always wanted to do but haven't? Think simple. Maybe there's a new restaurant you want to go to, but you struggle because it might not be good. You don't want to waste money on food that you might not like. Maybe new environments scare you a little. You have all these negative thoughts that are preventing you from having a new experience. Not all experiences are going to be good, but they will help shape you into a person you want to become. How can going to one restaurant change who I am? Maybe it won't. Maybe the food is mid and you only go once, but you went out of your comfort zone to experience something different. Or the food could be the best you've ever had and now you have a new favorite restaurant. You can pick up new hobbies in the comfort of your home. This can actually be a good way to build confidence before sharing hobbies with others. There are some hobbies that are quite inexpensive. I feel like most creative hobbies have a cheap starting point, like getting into drawing only requires a pencil and some paper. Knitting or crocheting is just yarn and a hook or a needle. You can find the start of most hobbies at the thrift store. There are always craft supplies. Make a list of hobbies you've always wanted to do. Break them down between hobbies that you can do at home and ones that require a group or going outside, like sports. Think about what sounds more comfortable. Some people don't mind trying new things in front of others, while some of us become very self-conscious of not being good at things. This brings me to my main point, which is to embrace failure. There is joy in being bad at things. There are no expectations of being good. You might feel like you have to be the best at everything, or that you have to be naturally talented to do something, but sometimes you need to do things that bring you joy, whether or not you're good at them. I enjoy journaling, even if I don't have the biggest vocabulary or the best handwriting. Actually, one of the reasons it took me so long to get into journaling was because of my handwriting. I was very self-conscious about it and didn't think it was good enough to consistently journal with. I look at all these journals online with perfect handwriting and thought that's what journaling is supposed to be. Once I realized I shouldn't care about the way it looks because I wasn't sharing with other people, it encouraged me to continue journaling. I know I enjoyed journaling, but because I spent all this time comparing my journals to others, it made me feel like I wasn't doing it right, and I should give up. When you start a new hobby, you aren't always going to be good at it, but if you find joy in it, you should pursue it. When I started crocheting, I would always get frustrated because the things I would make didn't look like others, but I enjoyed the feeling of completing a project. You just consistently need to remind yourself that these things take time and to enjoy the ride. There is something freeing in doing something just for the sake of it, with no pressure in having to be good, just being present in the moment and just being willing to try something new. So much of our hesitation to try new things stems from the belief that we must be instantly good at them. But life doesn't need to be a constant performance. There's value in doing things even if there's no final product. Just doing it for the experience, for the fun, for the challenge, or for the curiosity of it. This is how children learn. They play, they explore, and they mess up. New experiences don't have to be big leaps. It can be something simple like ordering a different drink from your favorite coffee shop. Making small shifts in your everyday life matters. It teaches you to stay open to new experiences, which invites learning opportunities. We all need to learn new things to progress as a person, and one of those key steps is letting go of perfection and choosing enjoyment.